I had to wait until the halfway point, but it's finally happened. A fiery house meeting. And Kat is no longer the only person in Big Brother Cheesecake history to call somebody the C word. And Kilby, Kennedy, or Bridget will be evicted. Now, on Big Brother Cheesecake 7, Chocolate Heaven. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 7, Chocolate Heaven. It's day 43 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Michael was the head of household. He nominated Kilby for eviction, and Kennedy was the second initial nominee because of picking the white Lindor and the Lindor sampler, which was the yellow M&M punishment, and Willy Wonka nominated Javier for eviction as the third nominee. But Javier won the Golden Power Veto in the Big Brother Deal or No Deal Golden Power Veto competition, chose to use it on himself, and Michael nominated Bridget in his place, which means in just moments, Kilby, Kennedy, or Bridget will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 7 house and be the last house guest to not make it to jury. Who will it be? We'll find out shortly. But first, this was going to be a short episode with not a lot going on because it was a relatively quiet day in the house. And then we had an explosion of drama. Finally, 42 days it took, but it finally happened. And honestly, it was worth the wait because this house guest was delicious. And the viewers, you're in for a good one today if you're watching. It's not just going to be me talking about food. Have you noticed when the house chat gets boring, I just talk about food and what I shove up my ass? It gets boring after a while. But let's quickly get to some other important information. The Pulse. So last week I tried to revive Megan from season 4, and she is dead. She's dead. So we're 2 for 6. It's not going very well here. I'm surprised Brazil couldn't get in touch with Megan. Very surprising. Rai also posted a picture of him from his wedding day because it's his 25th wedding anniversary. And even though he looks different, the eyes are still the same. And you can still tell he's like, what's the word I'm looking for? You can still tell he's the same Rai 25 years ago as he is today. That was a nice way of me putting it. But yeah. I actually like Robert better than my wife, Frankie. But I'm going to marry her anyway because society dictates that I should. Okay, active alliance chats. This was a little, not that surprising, but we went from 8 last week down to 7 this week. So 7. Interesting that we're still hovering around that 7 mark with 7 people, as of today, gone, evicted. But we still have 7 active alliance chats. I feel like that's a little bit more than where we were last season. Because last season it was really just the Savers and Mbop. Everything else kind of fell apart, I believe. Well, then Karen and Steven and Corey and Rhonda had the plan to create, I think it was 4 different alliances with a combination of 3 of them. I think it would be 4, yeah. 4 different 3-person alliances just to make Jonah go crazy. But really, realistically, it was 2 at that point. The Willy Wonka vote is now open. For those of you who have not yet been Willy Wonka, the public, everybody except the active house guests and the evicted house guests can vote via private message to me on who they wish to be Willy Wonka for week 7. A reminder, you must be in the Big Brother Cheesecake org Facebook group for your vote to count. And we are obviously starting to approach Survivor Week. A reminder, once every house guest has been Willy Wonka, the following week will be a Survivor Week. So you can probably estimate around when that's going to happen. You might not know exactly, but you can probably get it within a week if you're guessing. Okay, Last but not least, before I get to the explosion of drama and, of course, the eviction, I want to congratulate Brooke's hot husband, Paul, for bowling a perfect game. Congratulations, Paul, on your 300. I don't bowl anymore, but I did bowl a lot growing up because my dad was really involved in bowling, and I know how difficult it is to get a perfect game. Even getting a 250 is tough because you got to get about 7 or 8 strikes in a row to get up to 250. You can't do it on just spares and a few odd strikes here and there alone. You have to really string them up frequently, and yeah, so even getting 250 plus is hard. Getting a perfect game, 12 strikes in a row, is it's impressive. So well done. It also means that the Big Brother, the head of household competition is coming up, and normally when somebody gets a perfect game, they get to bang their wife at home. But Brooke is going to be playing in the head of household competition real soon. Give me a D. Give me an I. Give me a V. Give me an O. Give me an R. Give me a C. Give me an E. What's that spell? Divorce. But Andrew in Big Brother Cheesecake 6, his girlfriend broke up with him during the season. But, it's your fault for not following Kaylee's advice. Kaylee gives great advice, and Kaylee's advice is it's minimal participation required. So we should all just listen to Kaylee's advice. Clyde did minimal participation required, and if she did slightly more, she might still be here. But, yeah, so... but yeah, so congratulations again, Paul. Okay. For the Lindor sampler, good, I almost forgot. We are going to the Lindor sampler tomorrow, the regular Lindor sampler, and there are 4 Lindors left. Dark, orange, pistachio, and fudge. The 5 remaining house guests, Brooke, Callum, Javier, Kilby, if you survive, and Owen, must privately message me whether or not they're eating a Lindor. Actually, you should, because they're all good. So if you say no, you really are a moron. And I will expose you for being a moron. You should, by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Your options again are dark, orange, pistachio, fudge. We know they're all good. As for the wheel, there are currently no wedges on the wheel. If Bridget or Kennedy is evicted, there will not be any more wedges available. Kilby has 9 wedges on the wheel. If he is evicted, 9 wedges will become available. And guess what? Callum has 2, and Javier has 7. What a coinkydink. So you can, if you wish, Callum and Javier, fill up the wheel if Callum is evicted. Or excuse me, if Kilby is evicted with extra wedges. I believe Brooke has 7. Owen has, I think, just 4. Oh, I have the numbers wrong. Brooke has 7. Owen has 4. That's 11. Kilby has 9. That's 20. I thought Callum had 2. So that would be 22. I'm doing the math wrong. I don't know, but I do know. And Javier has 2. Oh, Javier has 2. So that makes 24. Yeah, okay. So I did it right. Javier has 2. Callum has 2. Kilby has 9, which could become available. Owen has 4. And Brooke has 7. And that adds up to 24. So we're going to see tomorrow who the wheel lands on. Very, very, very exciting. Okay. It's time to get to the drama. Okay, and as I revealed in the little intro thing, it took 98 days, but somebody in All-Stars did, Kat, did use the C word on International Women's Day. How dare you? But it happened again. It's very juicy. It's very entertaining. Okay, here we go. Kilby starts us off. So Kilby is the one that essentially calls the house meeting. Nobody really did, but, that's what happened here. So here we go. House meeting, everyone. House meeting. I'm running out of hash. Before I'm likely evicted, I do want to make it known that Jenna and Owen know each other outside of this and are super tight to Michael. That is who Stephanie was referencing as her primary alliance before she left. Andrew confirmed. If y'all ain't one of those people, you should really be working hard to make sure that's not the top 3 because they are trying to dominate the game and doing a pretty good job of it so far. Good luck, everyone. Y'all are legit great people and it's been fun, I guess. They have been friends on Facebook for 2+ years, and they tell each other everything. Owen told me he would have nominated Javier Callum this and pushed me to do it last week. Y'all should be careful. Stephanie was going after Brooke, which is why I wanted her to go. Wouldn't be surprised if the group continues their revenge tour for Stephanie. Watch your back. And then Callum is just like Dylan in season 5. Callum says, currently eating strawberries, and I conclude that they're underestimated. So Dylan did this thing in season 5 all the time where like somebody's grandmother would die and he'd be like, hey, I'm Dylan, like I'm half Jewish, so I get to celebrate both Christmas and Hanukkah, yay me. And I'm like, read the room. So like Callum just randomly talks about strawberries. But then Jenna says this.
Oh, kill me, you fucking rat-faced fucker. You want to know something really funny? When we were in the work in progress fucking alliance, you know what you said? You were done with that alliance, which had Callum in it, and Javier, and Ronnie, and myself, and you said you couldn't trust any of them. So suck my fucking dick, and don't fucking get off your high horse about this whole fucking Callum and Javier fucking nonsense, because you said you didn't trust them anyways. So eat my fucking asshole, you little fucking cunt. Okay? Actually. Shit, then don't fucking lie, okay? No. Okay, you don't trust Callum, you don't trust Javier. So don't come with me with this, enjoy the no, fuck you. What you want to do is you want to start a bunch of fires in places because we don't know if you're going up. I mean, we don't know if you're going home. We don't know who's going home. So don't fucking start shit because you're just in this fucking little panic. I don't give no fucks, okay? But do not sit here and lie about shit like that and make it seem like you're cool with Javier and you're cool with Callum. If that's the case, then you either lied to me or you lied to them. So come with me. Yeah, come with me on that.
Jenna, when I found out you and Owen were tight out of this and likely signed up together, I did stop trusting you. Nobody signs up for this, but anyway, I basically have to beg 16 people to play. I have put a ton of faith in people all through this game. I didn't trust Ronnie. I did trust a lot more people.
Steph stuff, you're all like, oh no, she was crying and like I hope she's not upset. I'm like, no, Kilby. You're just a little fucking lying little skank. Okay? That's your fucking thing. You're just like, oh no, like that's not me doing it. Like da da da. I'm like, no, you don't talk to people and you use people. That's what you do. And now you're in a situation where you're in the hot seat and you want to shake things up. Okay? That's been your whole little MO, is trying to shake things up. No, what you want to do is you want to dominate the house and you want to do shit like that. Okay? No. Because the thing is even when you gave that stupid ass fucking explanation about the Great Reset, what's the Great Reset? Everybody in the house who got fucking voted out were people who didn't fucking talk to people. So there was no Great Reset. There was no two sides. There's no anti-Ronnie side and pro-Ronnie side. All that other shit was bullshit. So like, fuck you.
You really don't need to make it personal. This is a silly online game, Jenna.
No. Don't act like you didn't trust nobody else or that you just didn't trust me and da-da-da-da-da. No, man, you've been playing this fucking slimy, slippery game the whole time. No, you think other people are dumb, you think you're smarter than other people, and that's what got you in the place that you're in. Okay? That's it. You know what? You don't have to make it personal. No, I'm just getting mad because I don't want people lying on me. That's the whole point, and that's okay. And you know what? If you're not ready to hear this and you don't like it, well, too bad. That's it. Too bad. If you don't like it and you weren't expecting it, then don't join Big Brother and start talking shit. Because so far so good, it seems that everything that you just said was a whole lot of everything. So no, I can say whatever I want, when I want. So don't even. You don't have to tell me to shush. You don't have to tell me to be anything. No, don't act like that. And if it was such a silly online game, then why are you such a rat for? It's your gameplay. I'm just pointing it out. That is your gameplay. That's how you treat people. So don't act like that. Get off the high horse and stop acting like That's it. I'm just telling you what you are like in this game and how you play.
Otherwise, I really enjoyed playing with y'all. To the friends I met, keep being awesome and we'll rally in the next few months. And then Callum changes the subject again. You know, Callum, I really preferred you when you were invisible. But anyway, so, like, that was... I waited 42 days for that, because really the RJ Ronnie thing, week 2, that was nothing, even if it was real. And so, yes, that was long overdue. This is a fantastic season, but probably the lowest amount of drama in the 7 seasons, because even last season had people going off on each other, I think, prior to this point, I believe. I don't remember when the big explosion was. Yeah, I mean, Amy was going off long before. Yeah, so, but yeah. Long overdue, but it was beautiful. Thank you, Kilby and Jenna, for that. I also want to make a correction. I remembered during the thing. It wasn't that somebody's grandmother died. I made it to the finals of Ecstasy Survivor season 12, and then Jake broke my heart at the live finale. And so I was crying a lot, and everybody who watched it, everybody in All Stars in season 5 was watching the Ecstasy finale that I was in, and they were all commenting on how much they felt sorry for me, and that Jake is an asshole, and blah 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 blah, and that Ricky should have cut the feeds, which I don't really care. And then Dylan comes in and is like, "Hey, I get to celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah, yay!" And I'm just like, "Woof." Anyway, okay. It's now time to get to the live eviction vote. Kilby, Kennedy, Bridget, your house guests have cast their votes to evict, and when I reveal the results of the eviction vote, the evicted house guests will have about 15 minutes to say their goodbyes, gather their belongings before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Okay, here we go. Ah! God, Jesus Christ. Oh. That sound means a twist is about to be unleashed upon the house guests. Not really a twist, but I haven't done the whole spooky dooky thing in a while, so I was like, ooh, let's do it. The reason why I put the twist sound effect and all that crap on is I was really surprised by this. In fact, I'm shocked. Michael, who has just earned the extra vote as part of the Willy Wonka replacement card twist, has decided to play the extra vote. Now, he's the head of household. Personally, I don't think as the head of household I would ever play the extra vote, but everybody's different, and maybe this is the right move, maybe it's the wrong move. You'll find out with the vote. But yeah, he can play the extra vote when he's head of household or one of the 3 nominees. And so he's decided to play it this week. Okay, so let's find out if the extra vote will matter. Okay, so to be clear, we now have 7 votes to evict, and I will now reveal the results. By a vote of 4-2 to 1, Bridget, you received 1 vote. Kilby, you are evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 7 house. Oompa, loompa, doompa dee dee. You ate 16 Andy's creme demands for lunch. Now you can taste the deliciousness of Olive Garden, and you have a tummy ache. Oompa, loompa, doompa, doompa dee doo. Kilby, you got about 15 minutes to say your goodbyes before I kick you the fuck out of the Facebook group chat. Thanks for playing. Better luck next time. Kilby, I think you played a tremendous game. I think you have all the puzzle pieces or whatever it is that I want to say that it takes to win an org. I'm sure you have won an org before. It wouldn't surprise me at all. And I think you're a great player. I think there were a couple things that kind of went wrong for you. Stephanie mentioned on Extra Whip that you had a slow start because you were on a boat in the Atlantic Ocean week 1 and that you recovered from it. And she was shocked at how fast you recovered from it. And that's true, you did recover in the short term, but I think in the long term, there was an alliance or 2 that was formed that you weren't a part of early on. And by not being able to infiltrate with a lot of the house, those 4 days that you missed, I think it was closer to a week. It unfortunately, I think, was just enough to hurt you in the long term. Then, moving forward, you made a big, bold move when you were head of household. And even though, and I said it could be too early, I still think it was the right decision. Stephanie even said it on Extra Whip. I think even though, it was slightly early, you had to pull the trigger because I don't think you were in the end game of Stephanie, Owen, or Michael. So I think it was the right move. It just, unfortunately, bad luck happened the week after. As you said to me in the DR, and you're correct, the worst person won head of household, Michael. The worst person won the veto for you, Javier. And so with the bad luck, it compounded. And then you were sitting on the block next to Kennedy and Bridget, who I'm fairly certain you're close to. And it's infinitely harder to campaign against people who you like than people who you don't like. And even if you try to campaign hard, you are still subconsciously not putting them down in the game as much as you would be if it was two people that you can't stand in the game. So that also made it difficult for you. But I think you are hilarious. I think you are a very good person. I'm so happy that you agreed to play. I did not think you were going to, and when you did, I was pleasantly surprised. And you've really helped make this season as fantastic as it is. And I'm so sorry that you are the last person not to clinch a spot in jury, which means Bridget and Kennedy, congratulations. You are the last two house guests to make it to jury, and everybody remaining in the game has made it to jury. And also, the good news for you, Kilby, is you will still be in the jury and friends chat. All the pre-jurors and jurors are in the same chat, so you'll still get to have a lot of fun. Hopefully you will appear on Extra Whip with Brazil, Nicole, and myself. I'll message you privately. Team Nicole loses Kilby, meaning Team Brazil has Rayanne, Bridget, Michael, Javier. Team Nicole has Jenna, Owen, Brooke, Callum, Kennedy. So 5-4 now. Nicole's lead is slimming. Okay, now it's time to get to the next head of household competition. Free from the threat of eviction, the head of household wins the perks of their private HOH bedroom bathroom, a fruit basket with chocolate-covered macadamia nuts, a video from home, and the responsibility of nominating 2 of their fellow house guests for eviction. The head of household competition will be explained live on Zoom. Let's get to it. Here it is. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm here with all of the house guests and Kennedy's hot boyfriend, Josh. And we are going to get to the head of household competition, which is very, very, very exciting. And this competition, this was planned. All the competitions are planned prior to the start of the season. In my case, months, if not years prior to the start of the season, because I'm crazy. So it just so happened that the timing of this comp fell on a day when we had a fun little mini house meeting between Jenna and Kilby, but that's okay. So the timing is perfect. Some of you are going to like this comp. Some of you are going to hate this comp.
Oh, God.
But the good news is you all pretty much know where you all stand. So,
speak for yourself, Theo. What?
okay. So Michael is outgoing head of household.
You all stand, says the host.
Michael is outgoing head of household, will not be eligible to compete. And this competition is called the Big Brother Virus. And here's how it works. Virus is a classic competition in Big Brother Cheesecake. It was won by, I always forget to put up the list, but I'm going to get the list out of who won it. I originally got the idea from Big Brother Over the Top, which if you are a super duper fan, you will have watched Big Brother Over the Top. Anybody? No, I'm the only one.
If I say yes, will you not give me a bad fucking chocolate?
No. So the competition has evolved through the years in Big Brother Cheesecake. The original format was that one person would infect one person with the Big Brother virus, who would infect another, and whoever was last would be the new head of household.
Oh, okay. It's one of those.
However,
Then.
starting from season 4, I mixed it up. And in All Stars, we had a very, very, very interesting competition where it took all day because Curtis was the last person left to pick, and he had to either give head of household to Eitan or Kat. And Eitan was begging him all day not to give it to him because he was too pussy shit to make a move. And Kat was begging Curtis to give her a head of household, but Curtis didn't trust Kat, and rightfully so, because Kat was going to put up his two closest allies, which is what he did. Curtis fell for it. He didn't give it to Eitan. He gave it to Kat. Long story. But it was fiery. And so I thought, let's make it even more fiery by making it a Zoom competition this season. In addition, I've changed it a little bit more, and I do have the list. Where did it go? No, I lost the list. There it is. The Virus was won by Debbie in Season 1, Dylan in Season 2, Nicole in Season 3, Curtis in Season 4, and Kat in Season 5. And I did not have it last season because of the conference twist. None of these people went on to win the game. So if you believe in statistics and all that, okay, so here's how it's going to work.
Give me the HOH. You're statistically more likely to win the game.
We are doing this competition backwards this season. What that means is one of you is going to vaccinate one person, who will vaccinate another, who will vaccinate another. Whoever is last will be the first person infected with the first wave of the virus and be eliminated. They will then start the next chain by vaccinating the next person, the next person, the next person, until another person is eliminated, and so on. Once you have been infected, you are eliminated, and just like an eliminator, I apologize, but to keep it suspenseful for the audience, I'm going to ask that you leave the call. Okay. And Michael, I'll ask you to leave when the first person leaves. Sorry. You will get to watch this tomorrow, and you'll still find out tonight who won, but it's just for the sake of suspense and I'm cruel. Okay, so one of you won an advantage by noticing the flashing Lindor in the intro credits during Stephanie's extra whip. That person won the advantage of getting to start the first vaccination chain. Will that person please reveal themselves? It was Owen. So, is everybody ready? Then let's begin. Owen, please start the first chain and vaccinate, so you're saving somebody.
Okay.
Yeah. Brooke, okay. And I forgot to mention, when we get down to 2 people, I will give them a chance to plead their case to whoever's left. Brooke, please vaccinate somebody else.
This is the only vaccine I have.
But I'm drunk.
I'm Jenna.
Jenna, you have been vaccinated. Please vaccinate somebody else.
Javier.
Okay. Javier, please vaccinate somebody else.
Kennedy.
Kennedy?
Oh my god, thank you.
Kennedy, please vaccinate somebody else. Your options are Kilby, Callum, Rayanne, and Bridget.
Hang on. Who are they?
Kilby, Callum, Rayanne, Bridget.
I have to think who's gonna pick who. No, but I do. I have to. Okay.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
Fuck. Oh. Who again?
Kilby, Callum, Rayanne, Bridget. If one of the 4 of you want to pipe up and say pick me and
Well,
why,
I'm trying to figure out who's gonna pick who.
You're welcome to pick me, Kennedy.
Make a decision.
Fuck off. Okay, I'll pick Callum.
Okay, I did not expect that. Callum, please.
Yeah, no, that was really throwaway. So thank you. I literally did that just to speed the process up. Didn't quite expect to do that. Okay,
Callum, please vaccinate Kilby, Rayanne, or Bridget.
Bridget.
Okay. So, Bridget, you are now going to vaccinate somebody, and that will also eliminate somebody. Kilby, Rayanne, is there anything you want to say before she makes that decision?
I'm really pretty, so you should not kill me.
Don't give it to me. I'm probably out. Let me live my life.
I mean, yeah.
And Rayanne is pretty, so I'll vaccinate Rayanne.
Okay. So Rayanne, you've been vaccinated, but before you leave Kilby, you get to start. You've been infected with the first wave and you are eliminated, but you get to start the next chain. So, Kilby, please start the next chain by vaccinating somebody.
I will vaccinate Kennedy.
Okay? And now, unfortunately, I'm going to ask you to please leave the call. And Michael, I'm sorry, you too.
Good luck, everybody. Bye.
Good night.
Yes. Oh, look at the squares
Okay.
got bigger. This is real.
I'm not gonna
Kennedy.
make you list everybody's names this time.
Yeah, it's everybody
Okay.
on the call.
They put up a good argument, and you know what? You are a pretty bitch, Rayanne. I'm not gonna make you wait this time.
Yeah, I'll just hand it off to Bridget since she handed it off to me last time.
Okay.
Thank you. I would like to vaccinate Brooke.
Okay. Brooke, your options are Javier, Owen, Jenna, Callum. Correct? Yeah.
I will pay back the favor to Owen.
Okay. Owen,
Vaccinate Javier.
Javier. So we are down to Jenna and Callum. Do either of you want to say something to Javier?
I saved you the last round, so maybe me. But if not, then that's cool too. But probably.
I mean, you can always throw me the chance. I've got no reason not to vaccinate you in the next rounds. You know, wherever doing this. So, yeah, you've got no worries about being vaccinated if you know me.
Okay. Javier, it's time now.
Okay. It's a good argument. I'll vaccinate Jenna.
Okay. Which means don't go yet, Callum. Jenna, you were vaccinated. You advance to the third wave. Callum, you've been hit by the second wave, so you are eliminated, but
Oh shit, sorry, I thought I was on mute. Sorry.
you get to start the next wave by vaccinating somebody.
Okay. Even though the favour would have been lovely to have been repaid, Bridget, you can have the vaccination.
Thank you.
Just remember that next time.
Thank you, Callum. And now I'm sorry I have to ask you to leave. But you can go to bed.
Oh yeah, I go to
Sleep
bed.
for an hour or so, but yeah, that's fair. Right, see you guys. Good luck, guys.
Okay, Bridget, please vaccinate somebody.
I would like to vaccinate Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Okay, thank you. Oh my god. I'm gonna do Javier because you did me the first time and I didn't pay it back and I felt bad.
Okay.
Thank you. And there you go.
Javier.
Weird that you said you did me last time.
I missed that, sorry.
Weird that she said you did me last time. It sounded dirty. Okay. I'll vaccinate Owen.
Okay. Owen, your options are Jenna, Rayanne, and Brooke.
Jenna.
Okay. And now we are down to Rayanne and Brooke, correct? By my yes. So
Please, I want to play. I want to play over rap, please. I suck. I win nothing. Let me play.
I legitimately have like an illness right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if you were to kill me. But I am fine with like if Brooke wants to play him. I'm fine with. Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, that was gonna be my thing, cause like, bitch, like, come on and play. Come on and play. Get over here, bro. Give you a vaccination.
Okay. So don't leave Rayanne. So Brooke, you're vaccinated. The third wave has hit. Rayanne,
Thank you,
unfortunately,
Rayanne.
Oh yeah.
eliminated, but gets to start the next vaccination chain. So please select.
Let's give it to Kennedy called me pretty, so.
Thank you, Queen. Mwah.
Kennedy. What are you eating, by the way? It's
I'm eating fucking Haagen-Dazs, homie.
Ooh, your Haagen-Dazs ice cream, I see.
It's not mine. Josh bought it, and I've eaten probably half the container. I'm so sorry.
Your boyfriend bought you ice cream? That's so cute.
Andrew, I swear. Anyway.
Snack.
So Andrew will stop talking. I'm gonna pick Bridget because Bridget picked me.
A snack for a snack.
I think it's no secret that I would date him too. Okay, so Bridget, you now have to vaccinate somebody else. Your options are Owen, Jenna, Javier, Brooke.
Let's do Javier.
Okay. Javier, your options are Owen, Jenna, Brooke.
Okay, Brooke, because I haven't picked them yet.
Okay. So Brooke, that means it's down to Owen and Jenna. You will vaccinate one and eliminate the other. So Owen, Jenna, is there anything you want to say?
I can go with the same argument and say that I picked you. But if you don't want to pick me, that's okay too. Like I said before.
I picked you a few times.
Yeah, like we're both on an even playing field of like we both.
You've both hit me so many times.
You know, like it's okay.
Oh my god, I'm too drunk for this.
Cause like it's either I stay or I get more high and keep skating. So like it's fine.
I'm gonna pick Owen.
To vaccinate?
Yeah.
Okay. Means Owen, you are safe. Don't leave Jenna. Jenna, you have been hit with the 4th wave. Yes. But before you leave the call, please start the next chain and vaccinate somebody.
You know what? I'm actually just gonna return this favor. Brooke, you can start the chain.
Dude, girl, you killing me! What? I love you so much. Oh my god. This is the longest everlasting competition.
Ooh!
That's a lot bigger.
Yeah. Okay, so Brooke, we're now down to 5. You have to vaccinate Kennedy, Owen, Javier, or Bridget.
I'm gonna go with Owen.
Okay. Owen, please vaccinate Kennedy, Bridget, or Javier.
I'll go Javier.
Okay. And now Kennedy and Bridget, would you like to say anything?
I would like to give my pitch, please. Sorry. That was disgusting. So I'm vibing here, eating my Haagen-Dazs. I think that it would be really beneficial for y'all to bring me towards the end, because maybe I go home, and then if I go home and I win HOH, y'all can pick because the second place person gets it. So those are better odds. Although to be fair, Bridget could also be going home. I'm not trying to take that away, but I've been told I got a few votes, so numbers, man. That's my pick.
Javier, if you send it to me, I'll send it right back to you. And honestly, I think Owen and Brooke have been kind of trading off here, so I think you'd have a better shot with me.
I'll do that too, but I'm not trying to piggyback because she said it first.
You mean you would vaccinate him, is what you're saying?
If he picks me, yeah.
Oh, if he eliminates you.
If he eliminates you, then you get the pick.
Yeah, is that what you're saying? Is that what
But
you
if
want?
I'm still here next round, I get a pick too. Maybe.
Maybe.
Kennedy, will you share some of the ice cream with me if I vaccinate you?
Of course, but I have to be vaccinated because if I'm not vaccinated, you're gonna catch this damn virus.
That's a good pick. Okay, well, I vaccinate Kennedy.
Okay, so Kennedy has been vaccinated. Don't leave yet, Bridget.
Here's your scoop.
This.
Oh, I just threw it in my face.
The episode title is Here's Your Scoop. Okay. Bridget, you've been infected with the 5th wave, but you get to start the next chain. Who would you like to vaccinate?
Brooke.
Oh, okay. I know. Wow. I'll admit, lots of interesting decisions tonight. Brooke, please select Owen, Javier, or Kennedy.
Owen.
Okay. This means we're down to Javier and Kennedy. So, anything you want to say to Owen?
All right, Owen.
What would you like to say?
Oh my gosh, this is like fucking. What was the princess with the mirror? The fairest of them all mirror. Is that Snow White?
Snow White, yeah.
Yeah, that's like you're like the mirror. mirror on the wall. Listen, I can offer you.
Yeah, the one from Shrek. He looks like it. Yeah.
He looks like Shrek.
No, the mirror is
number one.
Oh, the mirror. Oh my god, no, like with Farquaad. Yeah. I can offer some Haagen-Dazs. I can offer the same thing as last time. Listen, if I get voted out, whoever gets second is gonna get it. I asked Andrew before. I was like, what's the point of playing if I'm gonna get voted out? And I can offer Josh.
Whoa!
Available?
Yeah!
Now hang on.
Woo!
Don't make me get popped.
Javier vaccinated me a few times. I think I got to return him the favor. So
that's valid.
Sorry, Josh.
You're vaccinating.
Josh is the real one missing out here.
Before you, but don't
Andrew
leave.
like fawns over Owen's arms. Owen's got really nice arms.
Yeah, Owen, show us your arms.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
yeah.
Not
Okay.
as blatantly objectifying Owen.
So
I'm
Kennedy,
sorry, Owen.
Kennedy, before you leave, give Josh a kiss, and then vaccinate somebody.
I am not here. Mwah. You get a little kiss. I'm not kissing you on fucking recording.
So dry. So dry.
Thank you, Andrew. You're a homie.
I'm a homo, all right.
Wait, sir.
Kennedy.
Listen. Once I share my ice cream with you, we are bonded for life. I'm giving it to Javier.
Hey.
Oh,
Kennedy,
good luck, y'all.
sorry.
You wanna say bye? You gonna say bye to Andrew?
Bye, Andrew. Love ya.
Love you too.
Bye, Josh. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, it got real now. Javier, you're going to vaccinate somebody. The other person is eliminated, and that person will then be choosing the head of household.
You know you're not going up. You know you're not going up.
Yeah, likewise.
If I win, you're not going up. Let me or Owen. Let me fucking win, please. I'm That's so cool. I want to do it. Please.
This is tough because on the one hand, I want a rematch with Owen. I've been waiting for that for so long.
Come on, please.
But on the other hand, Brooke will be really close to winning. A calm final.
I won't put you up. I swear to God, I will not put you up. You know this. I will not put you up. I will not put you up. I swear to God, I will not put you up. Please.
I'm also not going to put you up. I would never put you up.
Okay. Let's make a deal here.
That was last chat.
Whoever wins, you cannot put the other two up.
Oh, I don't. I think that's that.
Done.
That
Done.
goes
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. I will not put. If you pick me, I will not pick you or Owen.
Yeah,
I swear.
like-
I promise. I promise.
Okay. I vaccinate Brooke.
So Brooke is vaccinated, which means Owen, you are eliminated.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
Owen, you are now choosing the head of household.
Oh, please.
Please
Brooke, please.
vaccinate
please.
/ give HOH to somebody.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up. Please, Owen. I'll let you pick one of my noms. I'll let you pick one of my noms, please.
You're supposed to say that after. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I gotta give Brooke her first HOH. I'm sorry, Javier. I really do.
Brooke, congratulations. Your husband bowled a perfect game, and after a season and a half, you are new head of household. Michael, please hand over the key to Brooke. Brooke, we have until Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to provide an investigation on these reasons why. So what will happen tomorrow in the Lindor Sampler? Now it's going to land on Brooke now that she's and Friday, who will Brooke nominate for Eviction, and who will Willy Wonka nominate as the third nominee? Saturday is Extra Whip, where the evicted house guests will join Brazil, Nicole, and I to dish the dirt. Sunday's Golden Power Veto competition. Monday, the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 3 nominees state their case. And Wednesday is the next, 1 week from today, is the next live eviction and head of household competition. Another house guest from the Big Brother Cheesecake 7 house. Get a tummy ache from eating too much chocolate, lose their shot at the €700 cash prize, and become the first member of the jury. I'm Andrew Chef Sagunvez. Take care, and remember, if you don't think peanut butter is the best flavor of M&M's, consult a neurosurgeon for a brain lobotomy. Good night.